Hello and welcome to the Banded Workout. My name's Carl and this is
Kate.
We're here to take you through, as I said, the Banded Workout. This workout routine is broken up into 3 series. So we're going to work on upper body, lower body and core or stability. Body weight's pretty interesting. We've got a body weight workout series, but for those that are looking to progress or add a little bit of resistance, bands are a great tool. Getting pretty cheap online as well. With bands, one of the things to remember is that there's a point where there's very little resistance because there's a little slack in the band, but then when you pull on it, there's more resistance. So you're going to find that you can probably perform higher rep work with this, and that's completely fine. You've also got a variety of bands, so if you find an exercise you're able to perform like 30-40 reps, then just progress to the next band. Just know that you'll probably see your reps go from 20-30 back to 10. And that's okay, because at the end of the day, as long as you're progressing one rep at a time, that's really good. So Kate's going to be our model. I'm going to talk you through just the technique and setup of the exercise. We're not going into all the bells and whistles. We're just going to go through the fundamentals. So let's get straight into it. Routine number 1. So routine number 1, this is the upper body series. We're going to go through 4 exercises. We've got the banded pull apart, then we've got the banded upright row, banded bent over row, and then the external rotation. Now Kate's going to start with the orange band or the lightest band for the banded pull apart. She's going to go for, so I'm going to drop these down. I'm going to keep these other 2, which we'll put in front of Kate. And the good thing is, if you don't have a partner, you can obviously set them apart. So banded pull apart, you're going to go pronated grip, palms facing down, and then you're going to pull it up in line with your forehead, so it's a little bit high, and then you're going to pull the band, but think about pulling your elbows apart so it comes towards the chest. So Kate went straight to the forehead, a little bit silly, but yeah, to the chest. Don't touch the chest, because then you're going to relax into your shoulders, pull apart, pause, and up. Now if Kate turns side on for us, she's going to come over here. Notice that her shoulders stay down, ribs and abs stay in, glutes stay squeezed, so you're pretty much just standing, holding a flex, and then pull. So when you're pulling apart, slowly, just make sure that the shoulder's coming back. We can see with Kate's left shoulder, it's rolling forward. So what I'm gonna say to Kate is actually bring her hands a little bit closer and feel the elbows pull apart. Stop. And that's it. So for Kate, it's not about touching the chest, and this is what everyone does. They think, oh, I gotta touch my chest. They let the shoulders round out. It's control, squeeze, feel the tension build through the back, and then pause and hold. Good. Then we're gonna go on to the progression, so relax. So Kate's gonna progress to the green band, so I'm gonna take this one, and she's gonna put it between her feet. So we'll stand front on for the camera to start with, so you can see the setup. Feet hip width apart. Again, pronated grip, and the goal is to just literally hands apart, so the thumb distance apart from your thighs. Thumb distance, so spread your thumbs out. Yep, and then from there, we're going to pull those elbows up as high as we can. Hold, and back down. Now some people like to slightly bend, hinge from the hips, so they can feel that it doesn't rub up against their stomach or the chest, so it glides up and down. The goal is to get it towards the chest, so for Kate, I'd probably bring the hands a little bit closer, or maybe the band's a little bit too hard. Okay, see how our elbows are in line with the shoulders? That's pretty good range. Again, it's personal preference. It's just in line with that rib cage to chest, which is great to see. Let's turn side on. So again, preference, you can either stand straight up and pull, though I don't like how it just rubs up and down the body, you know, a little bit of a striptease. So that hinge forward does, I like to feel a little more through the upper back as well as the delts, so it does feel like you're working a little bit more, and you have to be more control of your abdominals and that hinge of the hip, so you're not working the lower back. Very good. Then the next exercise, now for some of us, you might be fatigued through the shoulders, so you might just go straight into the bent over row. Kate could change to the blue band if she wanted, but we're going to stay with the green band.
Yeah, let's do that.
So think about your shoulders are fatigued already, and this is when then your back's going to take over. The key cue here is think of your elbow, pulling it towards the hip. So you're going to be able to touch it, but instead of just pulling your elbows up and letting the shoulders roll forward, pull the elbow back and towards your hip to get the lats to engage. So bent over row, so you're going to hinge more from the hip, stick that butt out as far as you can. Hands come deeper, neutral grip, so thumbs turn forward, and then we're going to pull the elbows back towards the hips. Hold and back down. For more resistance, slide the hands down lower. Hold and down. Let's turn side on. So what typically happens with a lot of people is they flare elbows out. That's okay, you can do a wide grip, probably want to go semi-pronated, so thumbs turned in, that's okay. But let's hike those elbows up for me, Kate. Let's pull them right up here. So see how our shoulders just roll in forward? That's why we don't want to be pulling the elbows up, we want to pull them back. So that pulls the shoulders back and down and really gets the lats. Just know, standing up, turn face the other way. So your lats actually insert from here all the way down into the hip. Not up here, you've already worked the delts and that's where the external rotators are. That's the next exercise. Remember the lats are from here down. So that's why we want to pull that elbow back. Beautiful. All right, let's change bands. Banded external rotation. So with the banded external rotation, you're going to want to hold on to one portion of the band, not both, because that decreases the resistance. And then from here, nice tall chest, elbows fixed by your side, and then just pull the band apart slowly and then back in. Most people, you're not controlling it. Remember, the band increases in resistance as you pull it apart. So there's more resistance and hold. Again, the cue to focus on is ribs stay down, hold in place, squeeze your quads, so really flex the legs. You know, someone might walk past in your apartment, hello. So you're always going to be ready. It also gets more muscles working, so double whammy. Nice, and that's the upper body routine. Every exercise has a set amount of reps, work your way up to 20 to 30, and once you've hit that, then progress to a heavier band. Remember, the goal with these routines is to progress through reps or tension every time you do it, and then make sure you're controlling that range of movement and just don't experience pain, because if you're experiencing pain, it's kind of game over. So enjoy.